Hi, I'm Lauren, and this is Less with Lauren Yoga, where we focus on alignment and stability to create strength from the inside out. For today's practice, we'll be using one yoga block if you have it. If you don't have one, you could also use a water bottle, a rolled up towel, a pillow. As you come into your tabletop, take your palms and stretch them all the way out in front of your shoulders, creating a number 11 with your forearms. Spread your fingers really wide and press the heel of your palms away from your body. This is the exact position you want to be in when you roll forward into your tabletop. Palms underneath your shoulders. Let's try it together. Spread your fingers wide, point your center finger towards the top of your mat. Your elbow creases point forward and your elbow points point back at your thighs. Actively grip all of your finger pads into your mat and take a moment to adjust your knees as well. Knees directly underneath your hips. Press the tops of your feet into your mat. Reach the crown of your head forward and pull your belly button up towards your spine to help engage your core. Press your tailbone towards the back of your mat as you press the top of your head towards the front of your mat and put a micro bend into your elbows. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly down, pull your shoulder blades up, send your gaze up slightly. Continue to press the tops of your feet into your mat. Exhale, cow pose, round through your spine, tuck your chin into your chest. Keep that micro bend in your elbows. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cats. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cats. Come back to your neutral spine. Shift your hips over to the right side of your mat. Drop your hips down towards your glutes. Take 3 slow hip circles, moving in a clockwise direction to start. If you feel any areas of stickiness or tension, feel free to stop in that spot and rock side to side. Once you complete your 3 hip circles, clockwise, come back to your neutral tabletop. Shift your hips over to the left side of your mat and drop your hips down towards your heels. 3 circles in the opposite direction, giving the same care and attention to this side as you did the other. Any areas of stickiness or tension, spend an extra moment there rocking side to side. Back to your neutral tabletop, tuck your toes behind you, press your heels towards the back of your mat to hover your knees off the earth just 1 inch. Find that micro bend in your elbows so your elbow creases point forward, press into all of your finger pads, pull your navel up towards your spine, inhale. Exhale, high plank, step it back 1 foot at a time. Take a moment here to readjust your palms directly underneath your shoulders. Send your fingers wide. Shift your heels over your toes to help engage your core. Squeeze your glutes together. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips up and back. Keep your feet and your palms exactly where they are. Your high plank will help you get the correct distance between your hands and your feet so that you have enough opening in your upper back. Inhale, lift your heels high, ripple forward into your high plank. Find that micro bend in your elbows, press into all of your finger pads. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips up and back, bend into your knees. Inhale, ripple forward, lift your heels high, pull your navel up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips up and back. Inhale, lift your heels 1 more time. Ripple forward to your high plank. Hold. See if you can bend your elbows a little bit more. Tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips up and back. Inhale, send your gaze forward this time. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Take tiny steps with your feet towards your palms. Send your feet wide to the edges of your mat. A generous bend in your knees as you let your torso hang down onto your thighs. A nice option here can be to rest your palms on a block, or you can let your hands just extend down to the ground. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Shift your weight a little bit more over your heels to open up your back line. Gently step your feet hip distance apart and grab for your block. Take your block on this narrow setting in between your thighs. You can place it on the tall setting or on the short setting. Either works. I'm going to use the short setting because my block is a little wide, so this just feels a little bit better on my low back. Take a moment to parallel the inside arches of your feet with one another and step your feet directly underneath your knees and underneath your hips so you can really squeeze that block a lot. Come back into your forward fold. Tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale, slowly stand to rise, one vertebrae at a time. Squeeze your block the entire way up. Now that we've arrived, hands come to your low back. Squeeze your elbow points towards one another. Inhale, find mountain pose with the crown of your head. Reach the top of your head up into the ceiling. Deep inhale. Release your right hand to your left hip. Exhale, side bend to the right, as if you're moving between two panes of glass that are your palms. Feel the length from your left hip bone through your left side body right here. Inhale, come back up through center. Return your hand to your low back. Deep inhale, reach the crown of your head up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Left hand comes to your right hip bone this time as you bend in between the two panes of your palms. Ground down through your right foot to feel a stretch from your right hip bone through your right side body right here. Inhale, mountain pose, reach the crown of your head all the way up, squeeze your glutes, press your hands into your low back. Exhale, baby back bend, shine your chest up to the ceiling. Keep your hips as stable as possible. Inhale, mountain pose. This time reach all the way up with your arms. Exhale, tee out your arms to the sides. Inhale, reach the crown of your head up. Release your right hand to your low back. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, come back through center, tee out your arms. Release your left hand to your low back. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, come back through center, reach all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. You can take a gentle bend of your knees, maybe a little massage of your calves here. Whatever feels good. Release your hands down to the ground, tuck your chin into your chest, squeeze your block and roll back up. Your chin is the last to lift. We'll take that same flow once again. Hands come to your low back. Inhale, mountain with the crown of your head. Exhale, side bend to the right, right hand to your left hip. Bend over between the panes of your palm. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side bend to the left, left hand to your right hip bone. Inhale, mountain, both hands to your low back. Squeeze your glutes, puff up your chest. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain, reach both hands up this time. Big full body stretch. Exhale, tee out your arms. Palms wide, inhale. Release your right hand to your low back. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, tee out your arms. Release your left hand to your low back. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, come back through center, full body stretch all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Massage out your legs, bend into your knees. Maybe you lift and lower your heels off the ground. We'll take that one more time. Tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale, slowly stand to rise. Squeeze that block. Hands come to your low back. Inhale, reach the crown of your head up. Release your right hand to your left hip bone. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, mountain. Squeeze your block, puff up your chest. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach all the way up this time. Full body stretch. Exhale, tee out your arms. Inhale. Release your right hand to your low back. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, tee out your arms. Release your left hand to your low back. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back through center, full body stretch all the way up. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Gently remove your block from in between your thighs and come down onto your seat. Bring your block with you. I'm going to switch out my rectangular block for this rounded block that I have. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into a supported bridge position. If you have a regular block, that works just as well. I just find that this rounded block gives me a little bit more movement in my low back in my supported bridge, and it feels really great for a low back decompression. Roll all the way down onto your back with whatever block or towel or pillow that you have to support yourself. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips up, and bring your block low and wide underneath your sacrum, that very, very low part of your tailbone. Knees point up to the ceiling, hands can be teed out to the sides, or maybe you bring your hands to your hip bones for some grounding and stabilization. Just let your breath start to decompress your low back. Another really great option is to step your feet towards the outside of your mat and gently rock your knees in one at a time. Gets a little bit of movement into your hips as you massage your low back on your support, whether that's a block or a towel, whatever you have. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you would like. If you're ready to wrap up your flow, squeeze your glutes to lift your hips up, remove the block from underneath yourself, and give yourself a tight squeeze in for ball pose. Tuck your forehead towards your knees, scrunch your toes, contract every muscle in your body as you pull your thighs a little bit closer towards your chest. Exhale, happy baby. Reach for the insides or outsides of your feet. Kick your heels up to the ceiling. Pull your knees down as you gently rock side to side. Take a slight tuck of your chin into your chest to elongate your cervical spine onto your mat. You can stay here for as long as you would like. Rocking side to side, massaging out your back. Thank you so much for moving with me for the past few moments. I really enjoyed it and I hope you did too. Let me know if you have any feedback or comments down below, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.